apology, because the truth is, with this channel, I am just back and forth. I am just back and forth. I am just back and forth. I am just back and forth, because the truth is, I mean, if you've been here for the long haul, if you've been here for the entire journey, right, you know that I upload and then I vanish, and I upload and then I vanish, and I come back and I upload daily. I'm on the grind, and then I vanish. It's a bit odd, I know, but there's other things. There's other projects that I'm working on, and I don't know, it's just, I always thought it was bigger than this channel, but then somehow I always find my way back, because I just love the community. I love the people that watch the videos. I love the videos that I made, and I get this back and forth of like, oh, I'm not really passionate, but then I'm like, actually, I really enjoyed it, so just bear with me. I think I'm still figuring out what the hell's happening here. I know the channel's been going for 4 years. You'd think I would know what was happening, but I don't. So, I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, 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 please bear with me, 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 please bear with me. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. And in tonight's video, that's going to be the trigger word. I actually didn't go into this video thinking I was going to be doing this, right? Making this into a trigger. But I figured as I was saying it, it's pretty tingly, and I always preferred talking videos over triggers. I mean, that's just me. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, 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 please just bear with me. I kind of like saying that. But yeah, all jokes aside, before I get into me actually saying that trigger for quite a bit, yeah, I just wanted to say this is an apology video, and I'm sorry video for my absolute inconsistency. And the truth is, every time I've come back, I thought I'd be back for good. So I don't really want to say I will be uploading daily from now on, but I don't know. It's really hard to describe. I just get into these weird bursts of motivation, right? And it's not like I'm not doing other things. Like I said, I have other projects that I am working on, but I somehow find myself coming back to the simplicity of ASMR, the amazing community, the ease of recording a video. That's another thing I really like, is that I'm just able to turn on a camera and just whisper. It's very laid back. It's very like, I didn't even know that I was gonna make this video. I didn't hop on thinking I was gonna say, ladies and gentlemen, 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 please bear with me, please bear with me, please bear with me, please bear with me. I mean, that's a title right there, if I've ever seen it. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, with the apology out of the way, like I said, like I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. I can't really describe it. But I figured I would just address it, because I'm sure people are like, dude, what are you doing? You left for a year, you came back, or like half a year, then you came back, then you left for another half a year, and you came back, and then you came back a few months ago, and it's like, yeah, the infinite comeback cycle of silent ASMR will never end. So, yeah. So look, maybe it's that late night, maybe it's those late night vibes, those late night ASMR vibes, but look, I still watch ASMR, it's still part of my life, and it's not too bad to make, so I gotta tap back into that ASMR, I don't know what I'm trying to say, I just gotta tap back into it, you know what I mean, 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 I think you know what I mean, I think you know what I mean, I think that you know what I mean, I think that you know what I mean, I think you know what I mean, I think you know what I mean. So ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me, please bear with me, if you're even watching this right now, which you are because you're hearing me say this, you're an absolute G. I don't know if you're new. I don't know if you're an OG. I mean, if you're an OG, God bless you. God bless your soul. But seriously, the support does not go unnoticed. I mean, it is insane that how long this channel's been around, and the people who have supported it is just it's amazing. And I always have to remember that at the end of the day, like, I guess do what you want to do, but like, there's also people, I don't want to say counting on me, but you know what I mean, like, alright, hopefully I cut that out. I don't know how loud it's gonna be. If it's not too loud, maybe I won't cut it. That was a Telegram message that I should have just silenced, but I did not. So, apologies. But, you know, I get these comments that sometimes they haunt me. I'm kidding, they don't haunt me. They're actually really nice. So, haunting sounds bad. You know, it'll be like a comment like, I think somebody commented, I know Charms, I know, like, I'm sorry, I should know everybody's name who comments because it's not many people. But, you know, I know Charms, I know a few other people who comment, clearly I don't. But, you know, somebody commented, like, the best whatever gift, I don't know if I uploaded around Christmas, I don't know what happened, but somebody was just like, oh, the best gift I could get would be Silent ASMR uploading when I uploaded, and I was just like, dude, like, sometimes I think about that, and I'm like, bro, there are really people out here who like this channel, and I'm like, what the heck, man, like, we actually did kind of build something here. So, like, it's this weird thing of, like, I don't have to keep this going, but I want to, like, occasionally, you know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it, so it's kind of weird, 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 it's kind of weird. It's like, yeah. It's like, maybe it would have been easier to not come back if I didn't build such of an awesome audience. Like, you guys are amazing, so, you know what I mean? So if I see a comment on this video that's like, hey, he's back, like, bro, you already know. I'ma be smiling, I'ma be doing more uploads, but yeah, I don't know if you've bared with me through this whole process. I mean, jeez, just bear with me, just bear with me, just bear with me, just bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, please just bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me, just bear with me, just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, just for 1 second, just bear with me, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. If you could just for 1 second bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. If you could just, ladies and gentlemen, if you could just bear with me for a second, just for 1 second, just bear with me, just bear with me, just bear with me, bear with me for a second, ladies and gentlemen, 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 ladies and gentlemen. If you could just bear with me for a second, just bear with me, 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 just bear with me for a second, just bear with me, just bear with me, just bear with me. And look, I know nobody asked, but since we're sitting here talking anyway, and it's a talking ASMR, and I tend to go off track of the main trigger and just talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about, I kind of like having the mic right, because when I do triggers, I can go around the mic, and it's also something that you can look at. Like, if I start tapping and doing flutters around the mic, you can't see it, so there's not really a visual. But the thing is, the setup's kind of sweet because I now have an arm stand attached to my desk, so the mic is not, it's kind of just not floating, but you know, it's being held up by an arm stand, as you can imagine, so I kind of have to figure out how I'm going to work with the arm stand, because it's super sick, but it's just a matter of, you know, gonna have to bear with me. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to bear with me. Just bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, 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 just bear with me for a second, just bear with me for a second, just bear with me for a second. Just bear with me for a second, just bear with me for a second, just bear with me for a second. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, you know. I like to keep it real on this channel. First I get a Telegram message, and then 2 minutes later, I have my light fall off my computer. I mean, come on. I have a, nothing too fancy, it's just a Logitech light, so it pretty much just sits on the top of my computer, and it's actually been pretty useful, obviously. I mean, hey, for lighting, I mean, it's clearly, useful for this video here. I also don't know if it moved my camera, because I don't know if you could see this keyboard before. See if I can cheekily push this out of frame. Boom. Look at that. It was never there. It was never there, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Just please bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. If you could just bear with me for a second, ladies and gentlemen, that'd be great. If you could just bear with me, that'd be great. Ladies and gentlemen, 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 ladies and gentlemen. We could just focus that camera, thanks. That'd be perfect. That'd be great. That'd be great, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, 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 ladies and gentlemen. If you could just bear with me, if you could just bear with me for a second, if you could just bear with me for a second, if you could just bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could just bear with me for 1 second, if you could just bear with me for 1 second, if you could just bear with me for 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. If you could just bear with me, if you could just bear with me, if you could just bear with me, if you could just bear with me for a second. Let me just fix that. Focus the camera, focus the camera. If I could just focus the camera real quick. Let me just focus the camera real quick. Focus the camera real quick. Focus the camera real quick. Focus. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could just bear with me while I fix this camera, while I just focus that camera. Just bear with me while I focus that camera. Focus the camera. If you could just bear with me. The visual ASMR of my hands here is definitely off the charts, you know. Could be a hand model, not really. Not at all, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me. If you could just bear with me for a second, ladies and gentlemen, that'd be great. That would be great, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, just bear with me. Just bear with me for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me for a second. Just bear with me for a second. Just bear with me for 1 second. Just bear with me for 1 second. Just bear with me for 1 second. I actually really do like this trigger, and I literally started off this video by saying, ladies and gentlemen, and then I definitely said bear with me at some point, and I was like, wow, you know, as an ASMR artist, sometimes you just start repeating things, you know, you just start saying things. So you start repeating things, you start repeating things, you start repeating. Perfect example, right? You just start saying words over and over again because they might be a bit tingly. And I think that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me. Please bear with me, 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 please bear with me. I mean, come on. I mean, that is going to be a classic. That is going to be an ASMR classic. Please bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, please bear, please. Could you just bear with me for a second? Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Could you just 1 second? Let me just. if you know JoJo enough, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it gives me vibes of his what's that one video? It's got to go. If you know what I'm talking about, that's exactly what he sounds like. It's got to go. 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 It has got to go. I mean, you might have no idea. Like, if you haven't seen that exact video, that's exactly how he says it. Like, I don't know why I'm like reenacting it for you, but it's just like the way he talks in his ASMR videos. He kind of does that, like the thing I'm doing, where he's like, "Sorry about that. Can I like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to describe what that it's not even ASMR. It's like, I mean, it is ASMR, but I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. But basically, you know, it gives me vibes of JoJo. And I mean, I pretty much exclusively watch JoJo, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a big JoJo ASMR dude. But I'm sure you're more of a silent ASMR type of guy, right? Or type of gal, you know. I mean, come on. I can't blame you. Silent ASMR is pretty good. Pretty tingly, pretty underrated for the amount of tingles he provides, you know. So look, ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, please just bear with me for a second, please bear with me for a second, bear with me, just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, look, that is actually gonna wrap it up. I know, our time ends so fast, but look, I have to end it here, because you're just gonna have to bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. But look, all jokes aside, again, apologies for the absolutely inconsistent uploads. I know. I was gonna say bear with me, but I'm not gonna go back to that. But seriously, it is inconsistent. I'm back, and then I'm not, and then I'm back, and then I'm not. It's just like I said, the infinite cycle of silent ASMR comebacks. That's probably the best way I could describe it. But look, I'm definitely back now. So look, I don't want to promise. I want to commit to a video a day, but I've done this before. Look, all that matters is I'm back now. Okay? So, I don't know how consistent it'll be. If I really stick with what I say I'm going to do, I hope I'm back in full force. That's all I'm going to say. Look, I'm not going to rant for the next 5 minutes. I got to end this video for you. I got to let you get some sleep, okay? But look, I'm back. There it is. There's your positive message, you know? Silent ASMR is back, so apologies, but we're here. We're getting you to sleep. Maybe you're asleep right now. Maybe because the video is boring. Maybe because it worked. Who knows? But with that said, I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for, you know, watching this. If you're new, watching this. If you've been here for 4 years, for 3 years, for 2 years, for an entire year, and you've just watched the absolute roller coaster of silent ASMR, it's been interesting for sure. So, yeah. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. And with that said,